What's up, race fans? We're here in Putnam, Connecticut at the headquarters of Big Iron Racing Enterprises, home of Christopher Viens, the number 12 SK Light modified driver who finished 4th in the standings in 2024. He's going to give us a tour of the shop, but before we go there, why don't you tell us the history of the shop?
Well, this was originally, this side here was all that we had, which is the smaller side. We worked out of there for many years. That's where my dad's cars were built. And then we expanded to the back shop, that little area back there, that's now my parts room. And then finally about 10 years ago now, we decided that we were tired of tripping over everything and we should probably build a real shop. And we ended up with this place, and we had promptly filled it up with stuff again. So this is our little welding area. This is our, clamps, grinders, air tools, all your little abrasives and attachments for everything that you might need to do that. Chop saws, welders, more clamps under there.
Got a lot of door panels.
Yeah, I like hanging on to stuff. That's one of Teddy's there off of Joe Brady's car. Yep. A couple of my older ones there, and Ken Berry door. So this is like my little setup cart here. Got the scale stands and stuff under there. Just a paint cabinet. Some of our nuts and bolts. This is all grade 5 stuff. Some of the lighter duty stuff, either for general automotive work or stuff around the farm. And
I feel like this part over here is your favorite part.
Absolutely. This is all the sheet metal stuff. So this is I think this is a 10 or 12 foot 10 Smith sheet metal brake. Pexto stomp shear, our little fold up sheet metal table here. So you can actually, these here will fold out. You can put a full 4x10 sheet of aluminum on it. So these are just some templates. A lot of this is actually like kind of special for the red car that we run, because it's so different, than like a normal Spafco. So this is Dad's little area. We do like some general automotive work out of here too. So my toolbox here. So this is like all little, you have like all the race car stuff, that you're always looking for, that you're dropping and losing. Try to keep some of that on hand.
Yeah, let's talk about the cars themselves. You got this red 12 car you raced in 2024, and apparently you've had this car for a while in the past.
Yeah, this one I left a college class and put a down payment on. But this was the one that we started SK Light Racing with, and it actually sat over in the corner where the sheet metal area is now for a few years, kind of neglected. So this one I bought 2 or 3 years ago now, and I have no good excuse as to why I haven't raced it, because it's a really nice piece. I was gonna run this as an SK this year, and I just never got around to it because we're halfway decent in this thing, so I sort of figured we should focus on what we were doing. I think that's a bowler door off of either Teddy's or Rowan's car. My grandfather was a huge Jimmy Champagne fan. That's a nose piece off of one of his super modified. This is our parts room, so I try to stay as organized as possible, but this is all like SK Light clutches here. This is all SK stuff. Front drive components, bell housings, and the lower you go, you sort of start getting into specialized motor stuff, radiator hoses, carburetors, intake manifolds, pop rivets and Zeus buttons, and AN fittings, and Heim joints, clevises, control arms. These are all ball joints and strut rods and springs, and that's all mostly, SK stuff up there, oil coolers, oil cooler line. Got our air jacks over here, and just some extra bolt-on stuff, shocks and every sway bar known to man that I don't use. Got a couple extra spare transmissions and about 785 pounds of lead.
Oh my gosh.
We get it for free, man, from the dump.
Fair enough.
I love the dump in here. This is all like, extra billet aluminum brackets for the cars. This is like the remainder of that white car that's not assembled for the most part. Hubs and calipers and all your fasteners and lines, all that good stuff. Like machinist tools in here, all your end mills and tap drills, all that stuff. I was so disorganized for the longest time.
This ain't bad though.
No.
Like, it's fairly organized.
I love making little dividers like this and stuff when you have time in the winter and take some extra sheet metal and bend it around. I love doing stuff like that.
Well, Chris, we appreciate you having us here at the race shop, showing off what you have here, and we wish you the best for 2025.
Well, thanks for coming by, Bonds. I appreciate it.